Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So before I get into it here, this is a situation that really dates all the way back to 2018. I'll try my best to summarize it, but full disclosure, DeepHumor is a friend of mine. He's a friend of the channel, has been for years. So I wanted to make this video today really more so to bring awareness to the situation that he's been going through since 2018. So back in 2018, my buddy DeepHumor noticed a channel named DeepHumor that had taken his logo and his channel art, his banner. Now, he had a different banner at the time. That channel was uploading these Turkish street interviews, and I don't know what the intention was. I don't know if the channel was trying to portray itself as DeepHumor, as my friend DeepHumor, which it's kind of hard to fathom, because that channel, the one that stole his channel art and his logo, was basically, it had completely different content, and it had a higher subscriber count than even my friend did back then. So I don't know if they were trying to just siphon off what little audience that my friend DeepHumor had, for people to mistake him. I wouldn't think that. I think it was just a situation, considering my friend Deep maybe had like 70 something subscribers or something back around 2018. But I wouldn't think that was why this person was taking his channel art and logo. I think it was more of a situation of, I guess they just thought they could, because they were a bigger channel. They could just take, oh, well, he's a little channel, he's not going to do anything if I take his, he already did this work on this logo that I like and this channel art, so I'll just take it for myself, which on principle, that's messed up. So, but either way, it was an issue for my friend DeepHumor, who only had like 70 something subs, to have this other channel with the same exact name, same channel art, same logo, because what little that he had at that point, what little subscriber base he had at that point, and for people that might be looking for his content, he didn't want them to be, he didn't want them mistaking this other channel for him. Even, the channel was bigger than him, but he's just like, hey, what little reach I have here already, I don't want to lose to this person that is clearly not me, because they're using my logo and my channel art, and people thinking, I don't want people thinking that that's me, because obviously I make different content from this person, and sometimes people don't pay attention to that. Sometimes people just hit the subscribe. So it was an issue for him back then. What ended up happening, though, is that channel ultimately got terminated for multiple copyright violations. So at that point, my friend DeepHumor thought it was over, that it was done. But lo and behold, not too long after that, another DeepHumor channel popped up. Now, this is one that I don't think was initially called DeepHumor, but was branded into DeepHumor. And just like the one that my friend had been dealing with before, this one also uploads Turkish street interview content. So not too long ago, my friend made a video. And because of him making this video, this guy, this DeepHumor channel, ended up copyright striking his channel over it. And now, the person's reason for copyright striking his channel was basically because the guy said, because my friend DeepHumor, this DeepHumor, the real DeepHumor, my boy, he said that because my friend showed this guy's logo in his video, that was the reason why he copyright struck it. Now, you can't do that. You can't, because my friend's video was transformative work. DeepHumor, real DeepHumor's channel, or his video was transformative work. It falls under fair use. So he didn't do anything wrong. It was a transformative work. So him commentating about the situation, he's well within his right to do that. So this guy basically filed a false copyright strike on his channel. Now, it didn't end up going anywhere. The guy, I guess, ended up retracting it. But that already in itself brought a big problem, right? So we'll fast forward to today, and I'll kind of go back. But today, this guy uploaded this video addressing the situation, and I'll leave a transcript. I'll try to I'll see if I could make a doc somewhere, a Google Doc somewhere, where I can drop the transcript, or if you guys want to look up the transcript, for yourselves. It's pretty easy to do. Just go here, just go to more and show transcript, and just Google, just basically copy paste it and put in Google Translate. It's not going to give you the word for word translation, because I'm sure there's plenty of context missing, and I'm sure there's stuff missing in translation as well, because Google Translate is not perfect. But I went over the transcript, and the overall gist of this guy's video is that it seems like he's upset over the fact that people are coming to his channel and massively downvoting his videos and commenting, putting a lot of negative comments in his videos. And he complains about it. It seems like he complains about it here in the video by saying that that my friend somehow, or it seems like this imposter guy is basically saying that my buddy DeepHumor is like sending people to do it, and that's not true. That's the overall gist that's coming out. Now, I could be wrong, but that's the way it comes out in the translation. It seems like he seems to think that my buddy is sending people his way. That is not what is happening. So for anybody who speaks Turkish fluently, you might want to let this guy know that at no point, and I'm going to say it right now too, don't go harass this guy. Don't mass dislike his videos. Don't do any of that. We're not trying to create any kind of targeted harassment campaigns against anybody. But this guy seems to think that that's what's happening here, and that is not the case at all. Now, the issue with this guy, though, what's interesting is that he copyright struck my friend's channel, but it seems like on his videos, here's the ironic thing about this guy's videos, right? If you go to his channel and you look at his videos, and this is something my friend DeepHumor pointed out with this guy. If you go to his channel, let me go back to his channel real quick. If you go to his channel, you look at his videos. If you go to the description of every one of his videos, he's posting these videos, right? He's saying via these people. So he's basically compiling videos of other people as it is. If you take that into account with what happened to the original DeepHumor channel, the original fake DeepHumor channel from back then that ended up getting terminated due to copyright, it's funny because this guy essentially is using, it seems like he's using other people's content and compiling it together and then calling it his own stuff. It's pretty ironic that he sits there and he does a false copyright strike on my friend, when what he's doing will probably potentially get his channel flagged at some point, unless he's got a deal with these people, unless he's got some kind of deal in place with these people where he's paying them a portion of the channel revenue or something like that. Maybe he has something in place where he's giving him some of the ad revenue, who knows. But it'd be interesting to see what happens in time if he ends up getting losing his channel due to multiple copyright strikes from using other people's content, because he's basically just compiling it all and smashing it all together and saying that it's his content. So that's pretty interesting. Now, part of that, there could be some other things he's doing in these videos that's making it a transformative work. So even if he's making compilation videos, it is possible that what he's doing falls within fair use. I don't know. I would have to see, to what extent, his editing is going there and what's happening there. But bottom line is, this guy also seemed to claim in his video addressing the drama that the DeepHumor from back then that my friend was in contention with, the original fake DeepHumor channel that was putting on Turkish content, he seems to claim that was not him, that wasn't him doing that, or at least that's what comes across in the transcript. Could be completely wrong about that. He basically denies it. And look, in fairness to him, right? Maybe that's true. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was a guy that was taking his shtick, right, and portraying himself as this guy, right, saying that he was and putting his content up on YouTube and trying to cash in on it. I mean, it's within the realm of possibility. But he also talks about the guy that tried to buy DeepHumor's channel, or try to buy his Twitter handle for $50, saying that wasn't him, and that the guy that tried to buy DeepHumor's Twitter handle was probably a guy that was looking to buy it off of DeepHumor to sell it to this guy, possibly. So who knows? Maybe that's true. It's hard to know. But regardless of whether this is the same guy from back in 2018 or not, he made the situation 10 times worse when he decided to file a false copyright strike. He basically justifies it by saying that it was, because my friend showed his channel, essentially, which is dumb because he did it in a transformative way. So it was under fair use. And not only that, later on in one of DeepHumor's videos, which you guys should check out DeepHumor's videos on the subject. I'll link them in the description below if you guys want to check it out. Or actually, better yet, I'll just link his channel and just watch the videos. Watch it from this one onto this one because he does a good job explaining and cataloging everything that's happened. But in his latest video, he basically mentions that he basically justified striking his channel by saying that it was just a warning. Aside from him saying that it was a copyright, it was a copyright strike because he used my logos, he basically justifies it as also a warning for some reason. He's saying it's just like, bro, you can't just strike people's channels. It's just because. It's just like, that's not, you can't abuse the copyright system like that. That's not how it works. Oh, here it goes. This is the part that I wanted to show you guys because I'll just play Deep's video on it.
Videos about the situation as information develops. So he replies and says, it's impossible for me to do this on this channel because my Turkish audience won't understand anything and it'll only make things more complicated. The copyright strike was just a warning. This sentence is more incriminating than anything that you have ever said. You just said that you gave me a false copyright strike to warn me.
On this, look at what the guy says, right? And I was right because they can't show my channel and brand logo in the video without my permission. Yes, they can. You obviously don't understand how things work here on YouTube. This is something, especially given the size of this guy's channel, this is something that he should already know by now. He has 467K subscribers, okay? This is something he should know by now. No, bro, you can't. He doesn't need to ask your permission. He doesn't need to ask your permission to talk about your channel. He doesn't need to ask you anything if he wants to talk about you or your channel. He could just do it. He's well within his right to do it. As long as he's not mirror uploading your stuff and then monetizing it, he can do whatever he wants. He could even use your videos. He could even use the videos on your channel. And as long as he adds commentary to them or makes them a transformative work in some way, and he doesn't need to ask you permission at all. It's interesting. This guy just made it worse. Again, if this guy wasn't the same guy from back then, he just made a whole new set of problems for himself by doing this. He kind of brought it upon himself at this point. Now that's not me condoning any harassment towards him of any kind. Please do not go and comment on his videos. Please do not mass dislike his videos or do anything like that. There's some people that are going to do it regardless, but that's not what DeepHumor wants. And that's another thing that he tries to accuse DeepHumor of in his video response to him. He's trying to make it seem like he's mobilizing people as some kind of call to action to do that, and he has not done that in a single one of his videos. And I'm going to reiterate the same thing. Do not go to this guy's channel at all. Do not do that. The best thing to do is not give him any kind of engagement at all. Don't watch his videos. Don't dislike him. Don't comment on him. Don't give him engagement of any kind. Just ignore him. The best thing you could do in this situation is subscribe to my friend DeepHumor, the real DeepHumor. Subscribe to him here. I will link his channel in the description below. Watch his videos. Engage with his videos. Like his videos. Comment on his videos. Help him out. That's how you could help my friend DeepHumor out. Don't worry about this other guy. Help this guy. Help my friend DeepHumor. That's the best way to combat this other guy, is to just, hey, sub to the real DeepHumor. All right, that's where I'm going to leave this video at. I'll probably do a follow-up at some point because I do plan on having DeepHumor on at some point with me. I'll probably record an interview with him where we go into more details about this entire situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And, yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one.